just kind of what I do.
Now I see it. Yeah, now that you've moved in, I can see it.
Right. So what I'm working on right now is I'm getting, feel like I'm getting, you know, squared up to that tree, that bright tree in the background. And then what I feel like I'm doing is I'm keeping this left thigh kind of tight here. So I just keep it tight, 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 tight. I'm trying not to let it straighten like this. I'm trying to keep it bent. So I keep it bent, bent, bent. And what that makes me feel is I feel like a coil in my upper body. You know, if I lose this leg, then I lose the coiling that I have up here. So I try to keep it kind of bent.
Like a fulcrum.
Yeah. So if you watched like Rory McIlroy, the swing vision they did on him, I mean his knee was like, it was like really solid. I mean, you know,
he hardly moved.
Hardly moved it. So that's what I'm kind of working on today a little bit.
How big are they?
All right, that was about 2 or 3 yards right at that tree, wasn't it?
I lost it. When it went up, I really lost it. I have a tendency to do that, but it looked like it was heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
Do it again.
So watch my right knee and see if you think it stays still this time.
It went left, right?
Yep. That's about 8 yards left. So that's what's good about it is, you know, I can look at a shot that went, you know, 3 yards right, 8 yards left, and kind of see what the difference was, you know. All right, so I'm going to keep that thigh stable this time. Okay, that was right at the tree.
Yeah, just a hair to the left of where you were aiming, but it looked like it was drawing some, did it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks good. You're not moving at all. Nothing looks like it. There's nothing breaking down. It looks good.
So you think the right knee staying stable?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, this one I'm going to try to hit a little harder and see if I can keep that right. See if I can keep that right knee stable. I'm going to try to hit it, fly it into that tree.
Where'd it go? I was watching you.
Yeah, it was about 3 yards right of the tree. So it was a good shot. So did it break? Did it straight?
No, you're not moving anything. Everything is staying very solid.
Okay, this time I'm gonna think about the knee being stable, and this time I'm gonna think about my upper body kind of controlling the swing, staying stable, and then boom, hitting it. So this will be, add one more thought to it. First one was thigh, now I'm going to add the lower upper body. Okay, so that one left.
That time your leg moved.
It did?
Yeah, it may have been that and then trying to change your plane.
Yeah.
You pulled.
I lost concentration.
Yeah. but your knee moved back, your leg.
Yeah, and it was funny. I didn't feel the coil in my upper body that time that I had before. I'm trying to keep this knee, and then trying to keep my hand. See, there's a fixed distance here, and if I can keep my upper body moving to keep that distance, you know, and keep that thigh.
Yeah, no, right. I understand.
I think it'll be more repeatable if I do it. All right, so keep the thigh, upper body, controlled takeaway this time. Hit that a little thin.
Well, I mean, the last two, you were here like this, and they didn't straighten up, but it seemed to move in its space.
Okay.
So
apparently, when I start thinking about my upper body, that's where the flaw starts happening.
I think you're trying to make a mechanical plane as opposed to a nice.
Yeah.
Because if your waist turns naturally,
right,
it dictates where your arms go.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go back to the other thought. Just keep this still.
Yeah, and then whichever way you turn, it'll go naturally.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Well, it drew. I mean, I saw that one. That was a perfect shot, right? I mean, it drew.
Yeah. So that definitely makes a big difference if
you try and be mechanical up here,
yeah,
it's going to pull you out down here.
Right. Exactly. So
that weight shift it should determine.
Yeah, I feel like if I keep that knee where it is.
Yeah.
Don't let it move.
Then your coil will be natural.
Then it coils natural, right? And then I just keep it there and hit it.
Stay down on it long enough to get through it. See that one, but the swing looks pretty much under control.
Yeah, it was just left of the target. Pretty good one.
Yeah.
So you like that?
Well, I mean, sure. That the lower body remaining stable is, I mean, it's essential, right?
All right. So now I'm going to really try to hit one hard and see what happens. So I'm going to keep that knee still, but I'm going to really try to coil it up. Really try to coil into that thigh.
A lot of club head speed. Did it go straight?
Oh yeah, that was straight. It's maybe 2 yards left of that tree.
Yeah, you had a lot of club head speed.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
So,
I couldn't see it. Do you feel like you release in your fingers when you complete the backswing? I can't. You move so quickly, I can't tell. But when you get back to the hitting position, you're in a perfect.
Yeah.
Your hand looks like it's in a perfect spot.
Yeah. So what I do is I do like I have a 10-finger grip.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So what I do, what I'm doing right now is I'm keeping that knee there, coiling, and then coming down, and then I get right here, and I feel like what it feels like is I feel like I'm just. Boom.
Yeah, you're releasing.
I feel like I'm like boom, like this, like a.
Yeah, I think what it looks like to me. I forgot about that you use that grip. It looks like to me like you release with your wrist.
Man, a little bee around here or something.
It looks like when you get here like this. Yeah, you release the club with your wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Instead, I mean, Lee Trevino.
Think about this one time. This guy who he chops a lot of wood, and he kind of told me this, and I think it's a pretty good idea. Is he says one way he uses to accelerate the axe is he starts with the pinky on both hands, and then the pinky, ring, middle. So he goes like this, and that really accelerates it. And that's what I kind of feel like when I'm coming through. What I feel like when I'm coming through is I get in here and I'm boom.
Yeah.
And it ends up that my pinkies, my two pinkies, when I get it through impact, my two pinkies kind of control it through. But the release move, I feel like it goes pinky, ring, middle, and then I smack it. You know? Can
On
you
which
feel
hand?
that?
On which hand?
Both hands.
Yeah, I see.
Can you
think
feel
I see
that?
what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah. Well, what can I say?
It's amazing.
I'm
because
just thinking.
Because really, you can't really see it, but once you get in here, when you look at the great players, they have this, they say lag, but they're right in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then how do you get the impact from here? And I think it initiates on your pinky, both hands, your pinky, ring, middle.
Yeah.
See
but
that?
it's hard for me to relate.
See that?
Yeah, but.
So it feels, that's what it feels like to me. It feels like I'm chopping wood when I'm coming through the ball. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look that way, but it feels that way.
Yeah, but it's hard for me to relate because I've always used the Varden grip.
Right.
And with the Varden grip, you more like release it in your fingers.
Right.
Than you
so
do in your...
So it moves. Right. So I think with the Varden grip, I think you have to concentrate more on the ring in the middle, and the pinky is kind of almost taken out of the equation. But the pinky is very strong, so that's why I like having the pinky in there.
Yeah.
And I used the Varden grip for 40 years, and I changed to this. Now when I go to Varden grip, it feels very not good to me anymore.
Yeah, it could happen. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I feel like I lose power when I go to Varden. The interlock, the kind of a loose coupling interlock.
Yeah.
I find like that is a better. To me, that's better than the Varden for me because of the size of my hands. I don't know, but I feel like that's closer.
Well, your hands are what? You think you have small hands?
No, I have medium, large. How big are your hands?
About the same, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought Jack Nicklaus uses this because he says he has small
short
hands.
fingers, right? That's what he said.
Yeah, I thought that was the reason
But then,
for that.
yeah, but then you look at guys. Tiger uses that interlock. Rory uses it. So there's a lot of.
McElroy uses this.
Oh yeah.
He does.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh yeah, he does.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So I'll show you the. Okay, I'll show you the difference. So.
So what are you using?
Here, I'm going to use my 2-palm grip. So this is just keep the right knee stable, coil up. All right, so that was right at the target. That was smoked. Okay, so now we'll try the Varden grip like you use. So it'll be like that, okay? I pushed it right. Let me try another one. It's a major difference in the feel that I have when I go.
Yeah, I think when you release the club, you get inside and behind. With the Varden, I think you would use your fingers more than your grip.
See, the thing is, with the Varden, look at what happens when if I keep my knee and I get in here, I can't quite get as much cock in here. Now watch, if I put my finger there, now I can get even. Look at how much more I can get.
Yeah.
And even with the interlock, I can still get a deep cock. The Varden, it's like I can't. The best I can do is like here, so I don't get as big of a down cock,
Well.
But now
I mean, to me, I release it immediately. If I do it correctly, when I'm here, as soon as I move to the left side,
yeah,
I've released it.
Okay, well, here's what I want you to try. One thing then, when you, it's good. I mean, I think it's all right to release from here, but I think if you just think about just let your hands kind of float down here.
Yeah.
Just because see what happens is with gravity, you get a lot of speed just by letting them drop in here.
Right.
Then when you get to here, then whack it.
Yeah, right. I see
And
what you're saying.
that's how you really get some juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snaps through.
Yeah. So you're kind of your right thigh is building up tension, building up tension. It's building up tension. It's got a lot of tension, and you'll feel the coil right here.
Yeah.
On this side, and then you just get those hands to drop in here, and then whack it. That's how you get some power.
Yeah.
That's how all those guys do it. So
yeah.
Watch Rory McIlroy. I mean, that swing vision they had at the U.S. Open. I mean, that was just fantastic. That
right.
view
That was like picture perfect.
That revealed like everything that he's doing, you know. All right, so I'll go to the Varden grip again just to see. Coil up on that thigh, the knee. Boy, I hit that good. All right, so it was still went pretty good. It didn't feel like I got quite as much power as with the 10 finger. All right, now I'm going to try to interlock. So this will be, I call it a loose coupling interlock. So it's not like real tight like this, it's kind of loose. Like instead of getting it way in here,
All right.
you know, just kind of a loose coupled interlock.
Yeah, right, okay.
And I believe that's what most of those guys are doing. They use the interlock. Oh, boy, that was way right. I haven't used that grip in a long time. Try another one. Good. It was right.
I was watching your knee a little bit that time.
Did it move?
Yeah, it moved a little, but it returned, I guess, at the right time.
Right. Yeah, but it can move. If it moves, that means I lost. I feel like I've lost the coil. It's got to stay still. I think this grip just feels so unnatural to me right now. Having trouble focusing on that knee.
Yeah, it actually turned a little that time.
Oh,
but I mean, you're asking me, if, to tell you if it moves at all.
Yeah, that's
right?
good. Well, yeah, it went right. Let me try one more with that. But yeah, this grip feels really.
Yeah,
Varden felt better than this one for me. Right knee still. And that was hit nice. Okay. Still not quite as much power as the 2 palm grip. Now watch this. This will be even. This will be something I haven't showed you before, but it's even more interesting. This is called it just split hand, moving your hands apart. So this will show you that when you get in here, you're just, okay?
All right.
So, but this actually feels the most effortless out of all of them. Boy, that feels just so easy to hit the ball. Feels like I don't have to do anything. Just feel like I just lift it up and smack it down. Okay. Thigh.
the left thumb go when you do that? I mean, does it actually get underneath your palm, right palm, or not?
Here, let me try it. Let me see.
When you have a little open space with that baseball grip. Oh,
Yeah,
where's that left
the
thumb?
the thumb is still. Okay, so here's the 12 o'clock. We call it 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So but here's the 1 o'clock. So I put it on the 1 o'clock position.
All right.
That's where I put it.
And then where does it go with the right hand?
Then the right hand, I put the lifeline. See, right here.
Yeah.
I put that right on the thumb like that.
Yeah. And so you got about that much space.
Yeah.
Between them.
Yeah. And I press. So I take these three fingers, the pinky, ring in the middle, and I press the thumb into the right palm. Okay. That's how I do it. And look at what happens if you regrip. If you regrip with the left when you do that. Look at that. You can regrip like this and look at the down cock you can get. Look at that.
I understand.
Look at that.
But
there's a fulcrum.
But doesn't
there's
that
a
narrow
fulcrum. It's a fulcrum between your left hand and where your right hand is.
Yeah.
So it gives you more power.
But what I'm seeing, or what I think I'm seeing, is a smaller hitting zone.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I mean, all right, you're giving me this. Now, I'm coming down through here. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's just an odd feeling. But with the Varden, it just seems like the hitting zone starts way back here, and I have a longer pass through the ball.
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it gives your hands a more unified feel. And in tournament play, I've never gone to a big split like this. I have the hands kind of close together, almost touching right here.
Yeah.
Because I just feel more unified. I feel have more control.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, when you split the hands apart, it'll teach you exactly how to release the club. How it's really done. Because people, I don't think people realize when you get it down in here and you're, boom, look at the hammer like that.
Yeah.
Boom. So when you get them apart, it makes it easier. It makes it easier to hammer through the shot. But I haven't really, like I said, I haven't gone to it on a golf course or in a tournament. Well, so here's a real wide split. So this is a split where the thumb's not even touching the other hand. Okay?
I'd be afraid I'd break my wrist trying that.
No, well.
Well, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, but this gives you the concept of what we're working on here. So, okay, so keep the knees stable. Okay, so still hit it, and it just feels so easy. I mean, the more I separate it, the easier it feels to actually hit the ball. Get power and speed. So, try it again. Okay. So yeah. Here, you want to get over here and try it? Okay. You don't want to get on the camera, huh? Did you try it?